I'm here at the Gardeners World's 50-year anniversary. Tomorrow is the official opening day, which I've managed to get a few tickets to get inside. And behind me, you might see a bloke, I don't know if he's there now. It's Mick Poultney on the National Vegetable Society stand. We'll just have a quick word with him. How you doing?
All right, mate.
What we got on the stand today then? We're at the National Vegetable Society stand at the NEC, Gardeners World Exhibition.
This is my compost corner. Get them composting. All natural ingredients, most of them free. If I can do it, the council can do it and the government can do it. Basically I'll get it ready to use within a month, but I've got to knock it down to 3 weeks because I want lumps in it all, oxygen, moisture and warmth. The trial I'm doing, that's my end product after a month. I'm using it 100% as a growing medium. That's multi-purpose compost. That's my own compost. They was both pricked out as seedlings. I'm using my compost as a growing medium 100%. My compost tells me, if I got nice white thick roots, that tells me I've got good compost. If I can do it, the government can do it, the council can do it. I've been in touch with them moons ago, I'm still waiting for a reply. Pain in the arse. Pain in the... Can I get away with that? I'm judging this afternoon later on. I'll see if I can get away. This is more of an information stand than a display of veg, which you get on most veg societies. So I'm learning people how to compost, plus the big things with in the Midlands anyway, allium leaf miner, it is a pain in all rounds. And what some has just come out in the States, I mean these are shallots, they're good shallots at the back there, but there's a few still got the fly, they look alright. When you open it up, they're good deformed. The fly bores into it, lays its eggs, these bloody maggots go down the bottom, then turn into a chrysalis. He's ready for next year to start the cycle over again. What I'm doing in the States now, I've collected all the maggots and the chrysalis, and basically what they do, they get them in an old tobacco tin or something, it's the same with weeds or something, cook it, and when you get the ash, sprinkle that where you want to grow them, and you will get on it again. So anything new that comes out for the gardener, I trial it. That's what I'm trialing now. Rest of the gun for longer here is a National Veg Society, books, leaflets, DVDs, pamphlets or whatever. This is something I did a couple of years ago. Because we're the West Midlands District Association and the National Veg Society, our headquarters is in Fairfield, meaning anybody in the National Veg, if I live near Fairfield, they come to our meetings. So what I did to help people out, I put all our district associations on the map, and then they could look which ones are nearest to them, and if they was local enough, the nearest contact. Quarterly meetings they usually have. Some have monthly meetings, the Richmond. Going along, this is Kids Corner. I'm trying to get the kids into gardening. Gardening should have come on the national curriculum along with cooking September last year. It hasn't. Cooking come along with our primary school, when I say ours, when I do the Kids Gardening Club. Then they stopped it halfway through health and safety. What a load. The only schools that are doing gardening are the ones that had me as a volunteer, or schools that have got money somewhere in. We have lost 2 generations of gardeners. This is something I started in Malvern a couple of years ago. Basically, to get the kids to come out, there's a little fork, which I'm going to nick from the kitchen tomorrow after missus. I just grab the kids, get them to prick their own running bean out, pot it on the shelves, and then they can take it away with them. And our advert is on the cup, that's our little bit. And it's just trying to get kids involved, because we've lost 2 generations, meaning the parents ain't got a bloody clue, or the grandparents. And the old ones are dying off, and we ain't got no bloody young ones. Well, that's me. I like a challenge. This is something else I tried. I'm trialling this now. Mare's tail, which is a bloody pain. I got rid of all mine on the allotment 3 years ago, which was a glyphosate, and it was a tumbleweed gel. You had a paintbrush in the lid. And I cleared all my allotments with it, but now I'm getting mare's tail from other people's allotments either side. and they took that off the market, health and safety and all that crap. But I bought this one out. I saw this in Wilco a couple of weeks ago. I think it's £9 a bloody tub. But if it does tree stumps, I've tried it on mine, and all you have to do was exactly the same with the gel one. I used to use that. Where you got the leaf axle of the mare's tail, it's got to go in there. And it's systemic. If you've got mare's tail coming up in a radius of about 10 foot, they're all coming from one stem. So you've only got to do 3, and one of them will go down. Systemic, take it to the roots and job it. And that's after 3 weeks, it jobs them. So it works. So I'm still trialling that in. Carrots, I get the kids and the disabled now when I run their plots. And I still grow these at home in this way. A florist bucket or a good sized bucket with multi-purpose compost. Sow thinly and sow every month. And as long as you've got a bit of protection, i.e. a tunnel, even in a porch or something like that, you can grow these 12 months of the year. And all you got to do, if you want carrots, you water the day before and then just pull 5 out with your finger and thumb for your tea. No markings on them, there's been no soil around them, and it's just multi-purpose compost. Skins are that thin, just top and tail them, steam them. Beautiful. Right, when we're composting, whatever I do, I'm still trialling and with compost. And a new one, even last week, was this one, cork. My mate who works in a nursery, it's a big nursery, they supply B&Q with all their bedding pads and everything, and they use vermiculite. I love it, I use it as well, I love it. It holds moisture, oxygen and warmth. And they found out cork does exactly the same thing. They tried it, and it's half the price of vermiculite. But with their hoppers, their mixing machinery, it wouldn't take the cork, so they've lost that. So my mate's borrowing me some, and I'm trialling it. But it's a natural product. Anything natural is going to be a good one. Right, kitchen waste. This is what I save every week. I've got kitchen waste, chopped up, garden waste. Because I want compost ready to use quickly as possible, I chop everything up. The smaller you get the ingredients, the quicker the breakdown, less work for the worms, bacteria, fungi. But all these ingredients are all natural. There's common sense that they're going to work. I think there's only 5 or 6 that I'm paying for, but you don't really need them. But all these I've tried. Obviously some are out of season. Seaweed is hard to get in the Midlands, you can't really get them. But just cheese and go to Holland and Barrett and get sea kelp. Just crush a tablet up. They've got the minerals there. I haven't got all these for me. Once I've chopped everything up, I get an empty compost bag, a double handful of everything of these, which I've got at the top of the plot, and then mix it. And then after 3 weeks to a month, obviously I've took all the worms out, because they do my digging. Once I've got my last cauliflower or whatever it is out of a raised bed, I then top dress it with either garden compost or osmuck. Good watering, either one you use is full of worms. Give it a good watering and cover it with a wheat suppressant from Wilco. And then within 10 days or 2 weeks before I need to use that bed again, then worms have done my digging. If your bed's 4 foot wide, you can reach the middle from either side. Never tread on it, no compaction, no dig.